Hello and welcome to houseboatgraphics.com. This is our first tutorial in which we're going to go over how to select a product, how to make some minor changes to it, and how to get to the checkout. So you see right here's our home page. You can click through these images down here and see some examples of the sort of things that we offer here on our site. To get started, we're just going to click this button right here. And that's going to take us to our products page. Now we are adding new products frequently, so check back here often. At the moment we offer 6 different products, including houseboat names, striping, etched glass decals, life rings with custom graphics, registration numbers, CF numbers, and flags. For this tutorial we are going to go over how to do something on the easy side, being CF numbers, registration numbers. So I'm going to click right here. That's going to take us to the next page. Now on here we have a few options to choose from, a bunch of different fonts and color combinations. This can all be changed once you pick one. So the best idea here is to really just pick one that's somewhat close to what you want it to look like. CF numbers are required to be 3 inches tall by law. I kind of like this style, so I'm going to go ahead with 16 by 3. Click on that. That's going to take us to the next page. So this is where the fun on our site begins. This is the online designer. This is where you manipulate the graphic to look exactly how you want it. So I'm going to click right here to get started designing. And before we get started here, the first thing I would recommend doing is signing in. Now if you haven't registered on our site, you can do that right now. It is free. Once you are logged in under your name and password, you will be able to save and load your files, and which is a great idea if you're working on anything complicated, or if you want to work on it the next day, you could save your file and reload it without fear of losing all of your hard work. Okay. So let's go over the basics here. This is your preview of what your graphic's going to look like. This is the size of the graphic. This is the background of your graphic. If you happen to have a yellow boat, you can click this and see what your graphic's going to look like on yellow. Most people have white, of course. This is where you upload pieces of your own artwork. This is where you save and open your designs that you've saved on here. Again, you need to be registered to be able to do that. Add shapes, add text, add clip art. Undo is kind of an important one. That allows you to go back a step if you make a mistake. If you go back a step and realize that you need to go forward a step, you can click redo, and that'll take you forward. And clear image will delete everything that's on your preview, so make sure you mean it if you click that. Just below that area is where the options for editing are going to appear. In the preview, whatever is selected will have have this dashed line around it. So to get started here, let's look at the product size. Now 16 by 3 inches is the default. To me that looks like it's a little bit cramped, so I'm going to go ahead and make mine 18 inches wide and say set. That feels a little better to me. Now I do want it to be 3 inches tall still because that's required by law, so we'll just leave that alone. Now I'm going to change the numbers here to match what it should be on my boat. Let's say that my number is 9876 RF. So I'm going to type that in here. I'm going to say update text, and there you can see in the preview it updates just as I told it to. So if that all looks good to me and I like those colors, I'm going to go ahead and say find out what the pricing is going to be for it. So I'm going to click on preview price right here. And you can see that I have one item selected right now. The price for that one is $95. Here's the quantity. Here's the size, unit price. Most people are going to need 2 CF numbers for a boat because one has to go on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to 2 and say update. So now you can see the unit price is $95 and the draft price is $190, total price. So that sounds good to me. I'm going to go ahead and hit submit order. And that takes us to the checkout screen, and this is where you're going to fill out all of your shipping information and your billing information, just like any other website. And that's going to bring our tutorial to an end. Once this is all filled out, I'm going to say submit order, and our other videos will outline what takes place after that. We will also have some videos on doing intermediate and advanced editing through the Real-Time Designer here, and check out those videos to come.